Alright, hello everyone. Today I'm going to be making a video of ranking all of these killers by how much getting hit by them would hurt. We're not technically ranking all of them, but you know what I mean. Yep. Just recording correctly. Yeah, I already did this video, so if I have to yeah, never mind actually. I just already recorded this video. This is my second try. I'm just going to check OBS one more time. Yeah, okay. Because last time I did it, I was on the wrong window capture, and then I lost all this footage with 20 minutes of talking. So let's start with Slasher and Slash. As you can see, he kind of, with his normal animation, goes like from here to here, roughly. That would probably do a considerable amount of damage if he hits you hard enough, which, given he's a magical, like, powerhouse, you would probably need you hard enough to slit open your stomach, and, that would be probably pretty bad. But there are some other moves in the game, but, like, even on Slasher, he has some crazy moves that would be more, that would hurt more. So let's go with a good 7. It's not saying that it would hurt like a 7 in real life. No, it would hurt like 10, but like since there's so many other like things that would hurt more in this game, I'd say I gotta go with that. Also, Behead. So he hits you with Behead, and damn it, I didn't do scratching movement, but so he uses Behead, and it probably would cut some of your neck, but it would not behead you, as some people would think, because just the neck is a very strong part of your body. Just because because you're like it's like the second most important. No, not second most. I don't know. I'm just yeah. It's just incredibly strong, and it probably wouldn't be fully done. But if it hits your jugular, or it will probably slit your neck anyway. You'll probably hurt. It will probably hurt pretty bad. But I'd say a 6 of pain because you'd probably die pretty quick compared to having your guts spilled up all on the floor compared to Slash. Gashing Wound, 10. I do not need to explain why, but I'll explain why anyway. First, it's literally Slash first, so like your stomach is practically slitted open. And then he stabs you, then he pulls out a chainsaw, and then stabs you again with that chainsaw. You know what a chainsaw does? It rapidly turns around sharp blades, like rapidly, I mean rapidly, tearing your skin, and let's just say not a clean cut. It would hurt like really, 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 really bad. And Raging Pace is a support move, but since it technically has like a more violent Behead, a more violent Gashing Wound, let's go for 10, because technically it makes everything in Slasher's moveset a 10. Because like it looks like Behead would behead you if you're using Raging Pace. Now, let me just quickly, what am I doing, bro? Hurry up. Alright, now we have Cool Kid. Alright. So first we have Punch. Obviously the skin I have on, it's technically a cleaver, but it's just normal punch usually. This kid is big and also being powered by the Spectre. So it would probably hurt pretty bad, and you're probably gonna get hit from the back. We're gonna take most of these that you're getting hit from the back, or that's how you would be hit mostly in an actual game. Yeah, you're probably getting hit in the back, and it's gonna hurt pretty bad, but I'd say like a 6. No, actually, no. Actually, I'm gonna bump up Behead, like to a 7, same with Slash, because, I can't have Punch from this child the same as Behead. So, yeah. Also, Brick. It's going incredibly fast, if you don't know, because it's defying gravity first, then it's spinning. So, yeah, you're gonna get hit with a brick, and it's gonna hurt, like, incredibly bad. Let's go with another 6, I guess. Middle 7. Wait, no, Punch is a 7, so Corrupt Nature will be a 6. Walk Speed Override. You're hit with a sword, then you're set on fire. Yeah, that's about it, but he's also going incredibly fast, So, like, already a 7 for the initial slash. Then you have fire, which is one of the most painful things to happen to you. So let's go with a 10, because, you know, you're being set on fire. That's gonna hurt really bad. Pizza delivery, technically there's no survivors right now, so these guys are just gonna disappear. But they hit you, and they set you on fire. Yeah, let's just go with a 7 in pain-wise, because fire, I'm gonna take fire as, like, something that it's super painful in real life, so. And even though it doesn't do that much damage a game, you know. Now we got John Doe to do. I'm gonna switch to the default skin, actually, because I think that should be a better idea than just having him as normal. Alright. John Doe. Obviously, big dude. Strong dude. I don't know exactly what corruption is, but, I mean, you hit him, he probably slashes through your stomach, so, like, to use slash as a minimum for this kind of thing, I would say that honestly protrudes through your stomach. I'd say that's a 7, cause yeah. And then you also get corrupted, which I guess we could take as like a fire kind of pain, maybe. Which, yeah. And then let's bump it up to a 9, 10 actually. Okay, I'm gonna bump down this and walk the override to a 9, cause like now I'm noticing that so many of these moves are kind of similar like that. So, corrupt energy. You're corrupted, so you're set on fire, is what we're gonna do, and you're protruded through with a huge spike. Hopefully it hits your brain, but let's just say it won't, and like hits like through your leg and up to here. Actually, no. Let's just say let's just say it's a 10, because like it's protruding through your body, and also you're like set on fire. You set you on fire. Let's go with 6 there. You're set on actual fire. 4 hours is a support move, so we're not gonna count it. Now we have 1x, 1x, 1x. My personal main, as you could tell, given all my other killers don't even have a milestone 2 mostly, we're gonna start with Slash. 4th dimensional being, slitting open your stomach, probably about the same ranking as Slash, and you're also poisoned, so 8, because we don't know how bad the poison would. We don't know if it's even gonna be hurting. So Mass Affection, 10. You're gonna be split in half. Okay. Take this as a comparison. Look, this is 1x's health. This is the way of power scaling in game for your dude. This amount of health is so crazy that like when you take it in the power scaling terms the devs took it into, then it's just a crazy powerful killer. I mean, 8 for Slash is already, like, the kind of lowballing him. And Mass Affection, you're cut in half. Goodbye. It's gonna hurt, like, 10. Entanglement, 8. A sword from a 4th dimensional being that's incredibly strong, I've already said that, goes right through your leg, and also, I think you're poisoned. And you're also violently ripped towards 1x. So, yeah. Unstable eye, you rip out your own eye, so let's say in terms of a human, actually no, not in terms of a human, actually no, in terms of a human, because I don't know how much pain 1x takes. I mean, not takes, I mean feels. Does he like feel 100% of pain? Does he just like not feel pain? I don't really know. So let's go with a 4, 5, 6? Yeah, 6 on pain, because like you're ripping out your own eye, but it's not as bad as like Slash. Rejuvenate the Ryan, you're being hit. They're technically still 4th dimensional beings, but like, I'd say a 6, because, actually no, 5. Because like, it's a small punch, it doesn't do that much damage in game. So, alright. Now, we're gonna go on to Noli. Alright, first, okay, you're being hit with a Void Star. A star. You're being hit with a star right here, by the way. It will probably go burn right through your body, and yeah, probably right through, and that would be really painful. and I'd say about an 8 or 9 on pain level. Now, Void Rush. The first initial hit, you probably it's like a stab, but you're going faster. So like a 9, a guaranteed 9. Observant. Okay. No. And then don't even mention the slime. Actually, a 10 because of the slime. Nova, a star is being thrown at you and it implodes. Yeah, that's gonna be an 8 there. Because, that would probably be pretty painful. And then Observant, 7. Because if he teleports into you, which we're gonna say he teleports into you, because we're taking this in every single way you could have pain. And I'm gonna include most of every move that does pain. Or that could even possibly do pain. Even though it doesn't do damage in game, if you're teleported into by this being that is pretty large compared to like any other normal person, yeah, you're gonna implode from the inside. It's gonna be fast, so it's not gonna hurt as bad as like Nova, but I'm gonna say like honestly a 6 because of how fast you would die. Just thank God you're dying that fast. Because in this game, I mean... Now we're gonna go with Sixer. Obviously, I'm going in, date of release, so I don't even need to say that anymore. If you guys know when these guys were released. Or, I think Obtained, because the first 4 were released together, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Carving Slash. It hits around your head and your waist. So, like, cutting open your chest and your face. So that would be pretty bad, and you definitely wouldn't die. So that's a problem. You're not dying from that. So you're not gonna die instantly. So let's go with like a 9, because most of the other moves will just kill you, and they will be exceptionally painful more than the Demonic Pursuit. You guys know it. He pounces on you. Yeah, it's gonna be a 10. I'm just not giving it. I don't even need to explain. Let's just say your ears are hurt. I don't want to say your eardrums are bursted, but okay, but your ears are hurt, okay? And Blood Rush, it's a simple finding ability and a rage mode. I'm not gonna count the rage mode because I actually, let's just go for 10 for the rage mode because it does give you a good rank. Nosferatu. Alright, Nosferatu. Honestly, my least favorite killer that I think shouldn't be in the game. It's like a worse, like John Doe or Sixer, So I feel like we're just gonna go with a 6 there, because like it's just a worse John Doe attack, practically. So okay, Bloodhook. You're being protruded with a hook and then violently ripped to not that violently, honestly. Slowly it's slowly being brought out and pulled on. So like let's go with an 8 Cataclysm. It's an explosion of blood, which looks pretty violent. So let's go with like a 4 European, I guess. Hunter's Feast throws a bunch of bats at you, which I assume bite you. Which I'd say would probably be like a 5 tier of damage. And then Ascension, you're gonna have to use your imagination for this, but you dive. You grab them, you bite them, and they throw them. So that's probably gonna hurt, like, really pretty bad. So, like, let's go with a 7 there, because, he first grabs you, bites you in your neck, and then throws you. So, like, yeah, 7 times of pain would, work pretty good. Alright, now we finally have the last killer. Azure. Now we first have Protruder rating. Since this one could rather go through you or not go through you, because I don't know exactly. Let's just say let's just say a range from 7 to 8 to 9, actually, because if it goes through you, then it's gonna hurt really bad. Seeker Ball, if it's like being shot like about 6 times, yeah, so that's gonna be a 10. Actually, no, let's go with a 9 there, because you're being shot, okay? You're equivalenting it this one, it grabs you, it doesn't really hurt, so like 0. In Strangle, you're grabbed, then you're thrown. It's like a bit of a worse Nosferatu dive. So, given an 8, I gave him like a 9 or an 8. I'm gonna give this one a 7. And then let me just quickly, so I'm just gonna go on a little bit of ramble farming oblation. I said a little bit ago that my least favorite character was definitely Nosferatu. And I think that because Nosferatu just shouldn't have been put into this game. He doesn't fit into the lore at all. Like, a vampire who wanted to go to Spectre's realm, it sounds kind of cool, but like, I'm Nosferatu. Making a new vampire? It's Nosferatu, dude. Like, make an original character. We're fine with you guys having original characters, but Nosferatu isn't an original character. But also, it does nothing to do with OG Roblox. If you're gonna make something that doesn't have anything to do with OG Roblox, at least make it original, dude. Alright, now we're gonna have pummeling. We're just gonna rank it the absolute same as Sixers, because it probably might as well be. I think I gave Sixer a 9 for his M1. Blooming. Smash. You get smashed. So, like, a decent bit of head trauma. And you're like, yeah, you're probably crushed really bad. Let's go with a 9 times pain. Unearthing. You're stomped on, and then you're flung. So let's go with about a 8 of pain there, and then there's nothing else, because burrowing doesn't do anything. And that is going, actually really quickly check. I think this is going to be the end of the video. Thank you all for watching to this point. Have a great day, and make sure to stay safe. Goodbye.